Alright, so are you gonna send me an invite?
I absolutely am, because you know what? We have a bone to
What?
pick with 343 Industries, don't we? Don't we have a
Yes,
serious
what the
bone to
heck?
pick? All we wanted to do was finish the fight. All we wanted to do was get to the end. The great journey was nigh. We had our arbiter feet out there. What was that? Our size 14 hoof. Our hooves. We had our hooves ready. And you know what? Fate intervened twice. We got kicked from the great journey twice. But you know what? On tonight's bonus episode of the Expert Playlist, the first .5 episode in our near 50 episode history.
So now we have 50.5 episodes.
No. We have 49.5 episodes. Okay.
Oh, 49.5.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. This will not stand. So as soon as I send you this invite, we're going in. We will not let the architects win. Right? I mean, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Or nope.
Right. So, are your teeth ready?
They're ready.
Are they bared along with your ambitions?
They are bared.
Then let's do this, because we're prepared.
Yes, our teeth and ambitions are bared.
Be prepared. Very nice on the evil laugh. Yeah, nice touch there. Nice touch there. Really, I'm just crossing my fingers. I reset my modem and everything before we started. Trying to eliminate all possibility of any kind of obstruction of connection. That was heartbreaking. That was heartbreaking.
Yeah, that was sad.
I could hear the crowd audibly groan. We were robbed.
Could you?
What is that place? Where the counselors were meant to watch the consecration of the icon. The start of the great journey.
There is still time to stop the key from turning.
They're talking about the beginning of the end, right?
Must get inside. Then mount up.
The consecration of the sacred icon. Listen. Y'all got a lot
But
of...
the great journey shall begin.
Y'all have a lot of selective language for activating Halo and obliterating the universe. I forgive you.
Yeah.
But all right, how are we gonna do this? We're gonna do it like the way we did last time. I'll ghost it up. You drive a Spectre.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I'll wraith it up. I mean, you can have two elites with you over there on the Spectre if you're comfortable with them driving. They're not bad drivers. You need somebody watching your back. They have a certain lack of self-awareness. Watch out. Be sure to watch your cheeks. I am not playing with them today. Oh, that's not a problem. No. Watch your cheeks. Like, if it's on and Donkey Kong is not present, is it really still on? It's a legitimate question. Oh, yeah? Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Oh, wait. That was a real
I
question.
love boilerplate answers. No, that was a fake question.
Ah, please move.
You have ADT. You're not playing with me today. Oh god, he's losing a race. Hammered over here. Get big.
That's great.
Damn monkeys. Get off my car. Did you see that? It like jumped on the hood of my Wraith. Oh wait. I tried to take this thing indoors last time with disastrous results. I think only you can fit.
The Brooks control that cruiser officer. I'll remain here. Make sure no reinforcements.
I'll have to leave the Wraith behind. Incredibly. Maybe there's a brute shot or something out here to... That works. I'll take a brute shot over.
Yeah, we're gonna get stuck here.
Are you?
Yep.
I mean, you can try. That thing looks skinny enough.
Right.
Wait, where are you? Is the elite in front still driving?
This is the walk, eh?
No, I'm gonna actually ride myself.
Back.
All right.
I mean, you are in the passenger seat.
Oh, wait.
Okay, that's the other passenger seat. How about you get on the turret? Perhaps.
Isn't that you on the turret?
No. Right.
Oh, okay.
Onward and in.
Okay.
There's only one other elite with a green triangle on his head. All right, we got this. We got this. All right, boys, you ready?
The Arbiter?
Oh, stop shooting at him! Stop it! Stop!
Oh.
The hunters have come to our aid, Arbiter. They will fight by our side.
Wow, I almost lit all of them.
Okay, maybe we can have to go. Yeah. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Get off. This is where we get off, gentlemen.
The hunters have come to our aid.
How could you forget about that? How did you forget?
I forgot about that.
I love that line. That line delivery.
The hunter.
Yeah, that line delivery. Unbelievable. Oh, you like them two grenades, huh? Uh-huh. What?
Next time, see you.
Ah, all right. Remember, be careful. Our hunter friend, might be Get him!
Wow, our hunter friends are like, fuck you, that's why.
Yup. Look at that forearm. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, elites are like 7 feet tall. I think like 7 foot tall. And look at how we stand up to hunters. That one forgot his helmet. Hey, nice turret.
There's no escape.
Oh, that's a grenade. I'm okay. Lord. Hey, I'm walking here, guys. Hey. Hold your. Oh God. They're over here like shoulder checking things. I can't take exactly the thing. Today. Tell them we were already in the other timeline. Had enough of these shenanigans.
We've already been to the other timeline.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to know what happened.
We really don't. They just snapped it. 50% of Xbox Live users. Yeah, I'm not fighting the ship. I mean, not with noodles.
Nor should you.
I don't think anyone should. I feel like that's a PSA that I have to take one for the team to spread the message. Ready to load up? This is where we were last time.
Heck yes.
I'm gonna needle up everything I can. Yep. That's the rear end. Alright, back up, back up. Watch out, there's a boom shot into the mezzanine. Into the mezzanine. Boom shot into the mezzanine.
You get killed?
I got killed by a brute shot, and then seconds later I saw a plasma grenade just casually waltz up to your knee and get stuck.
Yeah,
It's alright, it's alright.
that's not.
That's why checkpoints were invented, Blueface. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Alright, how about I take the bottom floor and you take the top floor? We'll split them up. Divide and conquer? How do you feel
Okay.
about that? Alright.
That sounds
Needles from the ground floor. Brute shot. Devastate. Shield. How you doing up there?
What? I don't know. Somebody got me.
Alright. I'm back here, so you should be able to spawn.
Yeah, but it's good.
Shots. I'm feeling the delayed reaction. I like getting direct hits with the things. These guys are 7-6 trying to get play of the game over here. Oh, we're not playing over. There's no replay. We've got friends in these cages over here. I'm gonna start shooting a lot. Let out the lead. We got backup. Covenant. Oh, God. I was gonna say, remember, the Covenant are our people. Everything that's not a Covenant is the enemy. Well, aside from the traitorous jackals who have not yet sided with us. I think we've got the elites and the spec op elites on our side. I think the grunge jackals and brutes are still hardcore Covenant.
Yeah.
It's alright, we don't need them. Ready?
Right, we don't need them. They're weak
You ready? Our peeps have
and cowardly.
they are weak and cowardly.
Yes.
Alright guys, let's do this. Oh. Up. Turn invisible. Hit him in the back of the head. Alright, that almost worked. It's okay. Boy!
It's going down,
Hey,
sir.
human soldier.
Friendly human soldiers at that.
Listen, you don't like me, and I sure as hell don't like you.
Oh,
But if we don't do something, Mr. Mohawk's gonna activate this
Mr.
ring,
Mohawk.
and we're all gonna die.
Tartarus has locked himself inside the control room.
Well, I just happen to have a key. Come on, grab a bed.
Banshee and give me some cover. Gonna know what's coming.
That's a pretty damn big key. No? Okay.
Oh wait, I forgot about this part.
This is where we were at the last connection snap. Knock on wood. Anybody got any wood? Knock on some wood.
Yeah, there's some wood.
Remember, A is to do your barrel rolls and your flippage. B is to shoot your rod missiles. Let's take out these raiders, Ruby. Oh, Johnson's getting his revenge from the They shot down his dropship in Africa. You are. Pull up, get out of there. When in doubt, that will roll it out, boo. Remember, back in A does a backflip. You need some emergency altitude. Back in A does a small backflip. Alright. So far, so groovy. Alright, I got some bastards down there at the bottom. Focus down a little bit. Whoa! Get that fool! This is for everybody. Uh-oh. Got more crabs on the ground. Alright. How we doing there?
Pretty good.
Lion. See Johnson? Ah! Banshee's above us.
Oh.
There's one right behind you. I can take care of this guy. Oh no, oh no. Mayday, mayday, SOS, SOS! Guess I gotta fly with the leg. With the leg, with the leg. Okay. They're everywhere. Down. How you looking? Alright. Taking it.
Alright.
Keeping our Johnson safe. Yep. Not reverting at all. So I'm gonna stick with that one.
Oh, really?
Yep. Pretty accurate description of what we're doing. I'm gonna stand by it. I mean, but really, that was my only win. Why?
Stay clear of the door. Hey, bastard. Knock, knock.
He's just saying, "Hey, bastards, knock, knock." Woo! As it turns out, that was a master key. Are you still? What? What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I was shooting that thing over there.
I mean,
Okay.
sure, but you know. Oh. Carterus is in there trying to put keys in holes. It's parallel park the dance.
Oh, jeez.
Make our way out. Damn, Johnson.
Yeah, how do we even get up? Damn, he really flipped the place up.
The Forerunners did not account for, What the? What?
The chieftain must
right
complete
above
his holy work!
Right now.
Yeah. Oh, goddammit, you got me.
Run away! He's mine!
Are they gonna start
My
jumping
God.
down? Yep, there they are. Okay, that wasn't smart, but I did it anyway. Not mine, not mine, not mine. You're dead. Bye-bye.
Ah! Oh, gee.
Bob and weave, weave and bob. See?
There you go.
I
Okay.
believe in you. See, you did it.
Thanks.
We've got some Sang Haley upstairs. Some Sang Haley. You know, we're in good hands. Sang Haley.
Sang Haley? What's that?
Oh dear, the myriad of races that make up the Covenant all have their own individual names. In fact, their own original names. They are that represent the races they actually are. The elites, the actual race of the elites, they are called Sang Haley. The designation of grunts within the Covenant is called the Ungoi.
Oh.
Yeah, there's their Covenant names that we know them by, but the Covenant, you know, remember, is a myriad of alien races. Even the brutes have an original distinction. What?
I'm down.
Did they get you under the
There's
floor?
one of those. Yeah.
What is it, a brute?
It's like a brute with like fancy armor.
The jackals are called Kigyar, I think. And it's kind of lost on me. I remembered what the brutes are called, but I can't remember right now. It's really quiet in here. I see nothing. Help me out here, boo. What does it say? Area not safe? Oh wait, you're alive. There you are.
Oh, I'm here. I'm alive.
You're telling me that I was running around looking for something that doesn't exist? Here, jump out of the floor over here. There you go. I think we're headed this way.
I go.
This looks vaguely familiar, though I could be wrong. Yep. This is like a giant hallway. Miranda.
It is easy. Take the icon in your hands.
Why don't you take the icons in your own hands, you damn dirty ape?
Please use caution. This reclaimer is delicate.
One more word, Oracle, and I'll rip your eye from its socket. Which is nothing compared to what I'll do to you.
Tartarus,
How rude.
Impossible.
put down the icon.
Put it down and disobey the hierarchs?
There are things about Halo even the hierarchs do not understand.
Yeah, like everything. Like the understatement of the year right there.
What you say is heresy.
Is it? Oracle, what is Halo's purpose?
Collectively,
Not another word.
Please,
Oh, so this is willful ignorance.
don't shake the light bulb. If you want to keep your
What?
brain inside your head, I tell those boys to chill. Go ahead, do your thing.
The sacred rings, what are they?
weapons of last resort, built by the Forerunners to eliminate potential flood hosts, thereby rendering the parasite harmless.
And those who made the rings? What happened to the Forerunners?
After exhausting every other strategic option, my creators activated the rings. They and all additional sentient life in 3 radii of the galactic center died as planned.
Wow.
Would you like to see the relevant data?
Kind of.
Tartarus,
Wow.
prophets have betrayed us.
No,
Damn. Oh, fuck.
the great
What?
journey has begun. And the
What are you
brutes,
doing?
not the elite, shall be the prophet's escort.
What is his problem? Didn't he just hear me?
You're that much of a prophet, Stan? Oh.
What the hell? That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Here, he's a damn dirty ape. What else do you expect? Let's save this moron from himself. Look at that hammer. What is this?
I don't know.
Run, dear, run! I think I got his shields on. Okay, here you go.
We'll shut them down. Oh no.
Looks like a shield came up. Oh no! What?
Oh.
Alright. I'm dead. How about you? Still alive?
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm still alive.
That thing in the middle just raised you up? Hey, it does do that.
Yeah.
Nice. Not so even playing field. Those things? Asking for a friend.
I don't know.
Second one.
Alright.
He's on his way up!
Yeah.
He's on the way up! Is that a song? Oh, dead body.
You got him?
Now I got him. Now he's and I'm getting credit for like a false alarm, right?
No, I don't think so.
Like a false alarm.
Oh my god.
Huh, okay. She's still here. That's a good sign.
What's that?
A beacon
What's it doing?
communicating at superluminal speeds with the frequency of
Communicating with what?
the other installations.
Show me.
Fail-safe protocol. In the event of unexpected shutdown, the entire system will
Good
move
lord.
to standby status. All remaining platforms are now ready for
Remote
activation.
Remote
activation.
activation? From here?
Don't be ridiculous.
Listen, Tinkerbell, don't make me.
Then where? Where would someone go to activate the other rings?
Why the Ark? Of course.
And where, Oracle, is that?
Yeah. Isn't that
She's like,
isn't that the Ark?
New contact, unknown classification.
Isn't that the ship Master Chief is on?
This is Spartan 117.
I
Isolate
see.
that signal. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
Mind telling me what you're doing on that ship? Finishing this fight. Oh, God.
Gross.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is the ship that's pretty much been taken over.
Fills the empty grave now that I have gone. But my mind is not at rest, for questions linger on. I will ask, and you will answer.
All right. Shoot.
What?
Dun, dun. Dun.
Holy fuck. So they took the Cortana's?
Well, no, remember, he had to leave her on High Charity. Remember, Master Chief had to leave her on the ship. So that no one could remotely...
Okay.
Because she called it, you know. You could still remotely detonate Halo by using the Ark. That's why Master Chief flew off in the stinking thing. And why she stayed behind, so that no one could take control of the console. But yeah, so he kind of left her there with the grave mind.
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, so wait, is that the end of the game?
Yep, that's the end of Halo 2.
Oh wow, so this game ends in
This is Halo 2's controversial, at the time, controversial cliffhanger ending. Me and every other gamer on Earth was like, wait, what? We're not gonna finish the fight, though? What just happened? Like, we were all collectively sitting in front of our Xboxes like, what happened? What do you mean we're not finishing the fight? What? We have to wait until Halo 3? Yeah, dear. Remember...
That would have annoyed the shit out of me.
Yeah, and remember Halo 4... Like, Halo 1 came out in 01. Halo 2 came out in 04. You know, we were still accustomed to waiting years between releases without DLC to tide us over. So when people saw that ending, when people got hit with that cliffhanger, they were like, oh my fucking god, what? People were mad. Heads rolled.
So how long did it...
Well, Halo 3...
How long did it take for Halo 3 to come out?
If I remember correctly, and I may just remember correctly, Halo 3 came out in 2007? So about 3 years.
So it did take 3 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah. And Halo 2, amazingly, was infamously plagued with the same issues that Destiny had. Bungie was really ambitious.
Really?
Yeah, Bungie was being really ambitious. They tried to shoot for the moon in terms of the story and game design and visuals. And when it came time for E3 to roll around and they had to show something, they concocted this crazy-ass demo that looked incredible. You know, it was the new Mombasa mission, believe it or not. It was mission 2 of the game. And it was like a vertical slice, but... And it looked incredible. It got everybody hyped. The truth of the matter, though, was that Bungie kind of exclusively built that demo in a vacuum using their engine. And a lot of what was in that engine, from the, at the time, advanced lighting, to the dynamic world events, to the scale and scope of the levels, was not actually realistically feasible when they started putting the actual game together.
Right.
So they had to kind of rejigger and retool their vision several times. Halo 2 was not ready on time, and they endured a brutal, incredible crunch session where features were getting dropped and removed and new things were getting implemented. Like, they were pretty much making the game up until it had to go gold. Like, everything they did, you know, like... They infamously spent, I think, a year just playing and tweaking the multiplayer. At the expense of the single-player campaign. Yeah, which is kind of why the single-player ends in a cliffhanger. Because as much as they were able to accomplish and as much story as they were able to infuse, they had to cut so much of what they had planned because it just wasn't feasible. It was too ambitious for the Xbox hardware. It was too ambitious for, you know, the resources they had. But the end result was still Halo 2. And as we know, now in hindsight, the game was a phenomenon and changed online multiplayer on console forever. Despite its rocky development cycle and near Destiny-like story, you know... they still had 3 years to put together what many consider to be a masterpiece. Even if I think all of us were burned by that finishing this fight cliffhanger.
Finishing this fight. Because it looks like there's about to be another chapter of the game.
Where you'll actually finish the fight.
Finish the fight? Yeah. Like, where's the fight?
Yeah. So people were not pleased. Bungie apologized, but you know, Halo 2 did end in a cliffhanger. And if you realize, you know, it wasn't even that long. I think Halo 2, even though it has more chapters, I think it's a little bit shorter than the first one. Like, some of the levels go by really quickly. Some of them, you know.
Halo 3?
No, 2. I don't know. Which one did you feel was longer?
Yeah, it is shorter.
I mean, even though it has way more chapters,
Definitely.
it's a little bit shorter than the first one, no?
Yes, Halo is definitely shorter, and the missions are shorter.
You mean Halo 2?
Which is good. Yeah, Halo 2.
Well, there was that one mission in Halo that took us like an hour. I think it was called I think it was called Two Betrayals. Yeah, 2 Betrayals is the longest mission ever. Good lord. But
Oh, yeah, because you have to get through that whole installation and clear out all the enemies.
you're on the ground, then you're in the air, then you're in the ground again. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that took forever.
But we did it.
We did.
We correctly utilized our quantum portal, our quantum tunnel.
Yep. We've utilized our quantum mechanic.
Yep, we
set
everything
powers.
right. We finished the fight. We went back to a timeline where we could actually finish the fight without any without any connection interruptions. And we did it quite well at that. With style, no? With style?
We did. Yep. That was super stylish.
So, all in all, warts and all, what did you think about Halo 2?
That was super cool. I'm still really interested in, you know, how the Flood get from being, you know, things that chase you around, basically trying to hug you.
Did you?
And eat you.
Did you appreciate the numerous improvements? And the storytelling and the world building?
Yeah, that definitely is a lot stronger in this one. Because in the first Halo, the Covenant are just these grunting things that are trying to get you and whatever. In this one, you kind of see where you definitely see where they're coming from.
You get to see their intent. You get to see what makes them tick. You get to see that, impassioned as they are in their quest to destroy everything for their sacred rings, they might be a little bit misinformed.
Well, yeah, they're not just doing it because they're mustache-twirling villains. They're doing it because they think it's a sacred journey that they're gonna undertake.
A deception from the prophets.
But how come the Arbiter gets that immediately?
What do you mean? The Arbiter...
Like, he gets it immediately. As soon as the AI explains it, it's straight from the horse's mouth. It's the Oracle. The Oracle said it.
Well, no, remember...
Why would the brutes be like, oh, whatever.
Well,
we don't believe you.
Well, the
like,
Arbiter...
Why not?
The Arbiter got a lot, okay? Because first, the heretic told him what was up, and the Arbiter was like, yeah, whatever. You're a liar. You're a heretic. You're bullshitting. And then he spoke to the Oracle, and the Oracle told him. And he was still like, whatever. This is some BS. I'm still gonna ask. Maybe I gotta check in with. And then the Grave Mind was like, bro, You got the game all fucked up, son. Let me show you the truth. You know, it took a while to crack the Arbiter. You know, he was still saying the demon at least 50% through the game.
That's true.
But
he was.
Tartarus.
That's true. I am giving him too much credit there, because I was like,
Took a while.
it sounded at that point. Yeah, it seemed at that point like he was just like, oh, well, okay. And by this point, he's been betrayed by the prophets more than once.
Yeah. And then he just put 2 and 2 and 3 together and was like, yeah, okay. And then I think the thing that put the nail in the coffin for him was the fact that the prophets had replaced the elites, rank and file, as the primary protectors of the prophets.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, by this point, he's already seen what they're made of. He's seen that not only are they willing to hang him by his entrails because of whatever,
but that these hoes ain't loyal.
Not only that, but they're not even true to that word. They're like, oh, but wait a minute. While you're gonna die, how about you die doing something useful for me?
Like silencing someone trying to tell the truth.
Yeah, like, while you're dying, why don't you take care of this for me? Why don't you go take out the heretic? Like, the fact that he even went for that.
Yeah.
It's like amazing to me.
Like the Arbiter is
Something
basically
like,
expendable
that's
cannon
gonna be
fodder.
A hard pass, son.
The Arbiter is basically the Prophets, the Covenant's version of the Suicide Squad.
Yes.
You know, they send him in. If he dies, he dies.
Basically. He straight up was like, what's his face? Regret. Basically was like, they'll have their corpse regardless.
Yeah.
Like, what? Why the fuck should I even give you the satisfaction? Just whatever.
Your faith will drive one to do a number of things, both horrific and altruistic. I mean, it's faith. Why would he even commit to something like that? His faith was that strong, dear. Even when the captain of the Spec Ops elites was like, yeah, listen, I know you're the Arbiter and all of that, but these are my elites. I care more about them than I do about you. All right? He's like, I'll put their lives before yours any day. And the Arbiter was just like, on that we can agree. Like, he was just 100,000% just disgraced.
Yeah.
Completely ready to just give his life up for this BS. Okay, and now even the elites are like, what? They cast us aside like trash. You know, I don't know, but there was just like the Grunt Rebellion of years past. Now there's an elite civil war going on with the brutes. Now the elites are like, F the Covenant. So, just to check off the list here, we've got a civil war within the Covenant with the elites and the brutes fighting one another for dominance.
Yeah.
The Arbiter and Miranda Keyes have just learned that there are a bunch of different Halos ready for activation from a remote signal that can only be triggered by the Ark. A ship that Master Chief happens to be flying on as he enters Earth's atmosphere. End of Halo 2, everybody.
That's
Finish the fight.
Finishing the fight. What? He could have said anything else.
He could have. But you know what? It's genius.
No.
You know why? You know what the marketing tagline for Halo 3 was?
Finish the fight.
How did you know?
Because
it's genius.
It had to be. It writes itself, actually.
It practically does, doesn't it?
It writes itself.
Well, we will be indulging in all that and more on tomorrow's expert playlist. Episode 50.
Yes.
Episode
Wow.
50.
And we're gonna be finishing the fight.
Yes.
I mean, kind of.
With the start of Halo
beginning of
3. Is your body ready for the third Halo, for the conclusion to the Halo trilogy?
My body's prepared.
Goodness. That was great. I enjoyed that greatly. With that having been said.
Same.
Same, indeed. You know what to say to the people.
Good night, everyone. Do follow us on Instagram and the Twitters and Facebooks and the YouTubes
YouTubes?
and especially YouTubes
How about the TikToks?
and especially what are the TikToks?
Do we have a TikTok account?
No.
You mean we're not
Do we?
on Vine?
I don't know. No.
Oh, okay, just checking.
No, not on Vine. They can also find us on infernalpenguins.com.
.com. Good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed
Good night.
that Halo 2. 0 disconnects.
For a change.
This is the right timeline.